The two places you worry about storm surge, okay, is third zone. Third zone when you're preparing to box up in fourth zone. Very rarely should you peak. In FNCS this is, okay, we're rather in a cash cup, but in FNCS you should very rarely peak in fourth zone, because that's when everyone boxes up. That's when endgame starts. So you shouldn't peak in fourth zone. So you should, when everyone's rotating in to box up in third zone, that's when you go for beams to get your tags. Okay, you get in, rotate in nice and early, and I'll show you as the game goes on and if we get a stacked game. But what you need to do is not worry about storm surge, okay? You're chilling for storm surge if you get contested off spawn and you kill everybody. Storm surge is handled. If you don't get contested, you don't think about it mid game, okay? Because like look, you can't go for storm surge, Jockus. Here, if you go for storm surge, look at the amount of teams just around you, okay? Look at the amount of teams around you. Like let's just say, for example, they go for bridge team, okay? Coney Complex team. If you land Coney Complex, are you playing for placement? Coney Complex can be one of the most contested drops. So you're probably not playing for placement. And you're definitely not going to rotate up. But the thing is, that fight right here, that if they take this fight right now, this could be contested. Or not contested. Can be contested, but probably not, because it's not in zone. But it can be just... What I'm trying to say is basically... It's outside of zone. So if you fight these for too long, you're going to rotate in. And if you rotate in, you're going to have Coney Complex team. This team right here rotating somewhere here. Only Burbs teams will probably still chill here because they can hold anyone from here or here. So when you rotate in, you're going to take this road and you're now between this team and this team. And then you have to rotate the rest of the game like that. You get me? With them teams all around you. You can't, once you get in a situation like that, it's so hard to get out of. So just worry about surge at the end. Or if you get off spawn, you're super chilling. But don't think about it mid game. Like I said, fourth zone is when end game starts. Okay? So you have to be thinking ahead. And in third zone, everybody's going to be preparing for end game. They're going to be seeing where they rotate. And if you have put yourself in a good position in the center, you have a full 360 view of where everybody's rotating. And you just one tag here, two tags here, and you'll pick up a serious amount of damage if your team is doing that. And then if you get like a big snipe, you're really chilling. But like you really don't. In FNCS, like I'm telling you advice that works, okay? In cash cups, you have to play them differently. But in FNCS, like you can't really go for anybody here, especially on this top half of the zone. That's super contested. Like you're just gonna get held because like you have a long rotate to go. You've long ass rotate. It's different if you're retail row. If you're retail row, you can key lazy if you want to and pick up surge, because who's gonna key into lazy? You get me? Like nobody is around lazy. You mean you either land lazy and rotate out, but it's very rarely do people rotate into lazy, because you're obviously not landing lazy because you're avoiding kills. So why would you land? Because everywhere around lazy you avoid kills from. That's what I'm trying to say right now. Everywhere around lazy you avoid kills. Caddy, you're not going there for kills. Retail roll, unless it's first drop, you're not going there for kills. Misty Meadows, you might go there for kills, but with zone you're not going to rotate into lazy. I don't think. I don't see it happening. Like you can see nobody that has landed here is rotating up to lazy. They're rotating down for some reason. They're playing placement. Anyone that doesn't land lazy is not really going to key into lazy, not in the tournament. It's just lazy is stacked and people that fight there, but nobody really rotates through it. On the other hand, Weeping Woods, nobody lands there, but everybody rotates through it. You'll see later in the game, but I want to just like get to where all the action is. See, I told you, bro. I literally just said it, bro. You guys know I'm doing this on stream and I haven't watched it before. Weeping Woods, everyone just travels through it. I didn't even know the zone was going to be here. This still would have been the same. Where are these boys though now on the map? Are these in Weeping? No shot. No, they're up here. Oh, they're really bad. You got two options for rotating this. That's like this. Or you come around the other way. That's it. That's it. Or you do an extended rotate and you rotate down further. And then you put yourself in this pocket. You don't go down here, you stay somewhere up here though, because there's higher ground up here. And that's actually really chilling, but you can already see dead side is starting to form over here. These people will rotate across. But then the thing is, if you remember in one of my recent videos, I always say split the river. So when you look at the river here, the last thing you want to do is go across that river. You get me? Because you can get beamed and stuff like that. Last thing you want to do is rotate over the river. So when you look at the left side of the river or the right side of the river, which side has more chance of being in zone? The right side. You get me? You get me? Hopefully that makes a bit of sense. But They have good rotations. They have good rotations right now. The only thing I'd be worried about is this team up here, because they're not going anywhere. They're not forced to rotate, and they have a pad, a free pad right there. So unless these guys key them, which they don't do because we can see their kills, yeah, I really don't know. Let's just keep it rolling. Let me bin all this, and let's see how they rotate this. That's just my predictions of what they do. They either pull right or left of that mountain, either right or left. That's not right or left, but we can see as we go along. Storms, I'll be having stream points by the end of the week. Everything is sorted. I just need to stream 7 days, and I've streamed 3 out of 7 days. Everything else I've achieved. So channel points will be coming soon. That team, bro. They're coming in bottom. They're gonna chill out here, are they? They're gonna do exactly what I said. They're gonna stay on the mountain or go down though. They're going all the way. One of them's not in the car though. Taking the zip. It's a similar rotate. They had the right idea, bro. Well, I had the right idea, bro. Who am I saying to? They had the right idea as if I was right. I'm just predicting. I don't know what happened to them this game. Maybe they just wanted to get their placement points. They were they were happy with like an insane first game. They wouldn't want to do the same thing again. Especially, yeah, they'd be put in with really good players, so. Okay, all right. Remember we were watching in the last part. We were watching the way what's his name was playing, the way Chapix was playing, and he didn't drop in. Okay, he didn't drop in. The way Henchman dropped in right here. You'll see it right now. He heals up and then he ramps up. He makes to see if everything's okay. He makes sure. Then drops in. No piece control. Doesn't. All he had to do was while he was falling down, place a floor and a cone. Just have a bit of piece control. Or spray this wall. Or spray this wall. You know, something. Or not even come in from this angle. If he had came in from this angle right over here, watch. I just want a pen, bro. Give me a pen. Without that. Oh, there it is. Right here, this wall. This wall on this side. If he had came in like that. First of all, Chapix is right beside him, I think. I think that's Chapix. If not, it's the guy Chapix is fighting. So being right here gives him great control. And this guy's going to be boxed because these are awkward edits to get out of. So I was just pointing that out. And then let's just see him get tagged up again. Here we go. He gets hit for... Somehow, I don't know how he gets hit for 40 damage. And then an AOR shot. Then he full pieces and heals. That other team doesn't push. Most people would know that that team in an arena game would push. Because they're stupid and they hit him a lot and they think it would be worth pushing. Takes the AUG. AUG's a good... AUG and Sniper is not a great decision though. No spray weapon. You need an SM... Bro, if you're carrying an AUG, you need an SMG. You need something to spray with, you get me? Just even if it's like... Even if you don't plan on doing damage with it, you need to be able to hit, like, you know, pressure someone if your teammate's about to be getting finished. That's why I always recommend if you're carrying AK, AUG, pulse rifle, carry an SMG with it. But if you're carrying a normal AOR, carry something like a sniper as well. This isn't a stacker though, is it? Oh, it's a stacker. And they're not in zone. They're gonna get held, bro. Like, you in this situation, right? If these weren't some of the best players in the world, bro, in this situation, you would love to be this team right here. You would love to be this team. Because when these all rotate, okay, where do they have to go? If they're to white line to zone, okay, if they're to white line, they white line like this. Okay, so that team right there is going to be the main team spraying them. And then there's going to be this team spraying them as well. I don't think anyone else really has a good view at them. That team maybe, but I think they might have a huge base. I'm just thinking ahead. That's what I would. That's why I don't like fighting out of zone, especially when it comes to these zones. And this is the zone. If Jockus, you're still in here, this is what I was saying. Like when you're in this zone, everybody's rotating. So you need to be putting yourself in a good position, probably center, like here. Okay, this team is probably, you don't have to be dead center, but they're on high ground and they're on high ground nearest to center. So if anybody around them moves, for example, here, if they move, like they can spray them. They can spray here. They can spray here. Literally the whole lobby can get sprayed by these boys. Anybody. Because they can see everything. Now the trees might be in their way, but in theory they can see everybody. And that's what's really overpowered. As for this team, they can't really afford to spray anybody. If they spray and grief yellow and then zone pulls like this, okay, if zone pulls like this, somewhere over this side, they have to rotate either around or like at them. So they're just going to get held. So the same thing happens. If you try and hold someone and don't rotate early, you become the person getting held. Nice one, Jock. Love to see you're still here, bro. As well, after we do all these VOD reviews, I'm going to be like leaking, well, not leaking, I'm going to be doing a full-on, like a POI breakdown on my drop spots that I'm going to be doing in, doing here, like literally in FNCS, my FNCS drop spots, my W key drop spot, and my two, you know, okay drop spots, my two like placement heavy drop spots, because you never know if your first one is a shit drop because of the way the bus works, or you see a lot of people going there, so you need your backup drop. So I'm going to be doing my POI breakdowns. Every POI breakdown I've done so far is for everybody else, so I'm going to be doing my ones here on stream to help you boys out. And if you are watching this from the YouTube, if I decide to post this, that playlist should be at the end of this video. Bro, that Pepsi sponsor would want to be coming around any time now. Bro, Pepsi just hits different. They actually rotate in because this team in front of them is absolutely brain dead. They could have 3 holes right here. What are they doing? They have made the biggest mistake I've actually ever seen anybody make. What is exactly going to happen? Look at all this high ground up here, okay? Sorry that this little notey thing is in the way. Actually, I can get rid of that, can I? Real quickly. Come on, let me do it. Let me do it. Nice, nice. Now let me see down. I can't even see it. But basically, they're going to just give them free high ground. When they get high ground, they can just beam down. Yeah, he's going for Storm Surge checks. There's going to be Storm Surge in this game, I think. How many is left? We got 40 people left. Will there be Storm Surge? That's exactly where I said you want to be. That yellow team earlier. I said that's exactly where you want to be. So even if they don't have Storm Surge now, which they will, look at all of the people they can beam. They can beam literally the whole lobby. Anyone that rotates, because these all have to pull into zone. All of this is, they all have to rotate at the yellow team. Bro. Getting knowledge with Uprising. Live on Twitch. Pepsi or Coke? Gotta be Pepsi. Has to be Pepsi. We had that debate on stream. I said Pepsi or Coke. Someone said Dr. Pepper. I was like, you know, bro, look. You can, you know... yeah. Nice. Oof. Yeah, bro, Jock has literally said it. Dr. Pepper, man. Jock, you were the guy that said Dr. Pepper, bro. I know that for a fact. Because it was on a YouTube stream back in the day. Back in the day. Let's see how this is going, though. They got in. On edge. Surprisingly, without getting beamed. They have horrible rotates. If they don't get pulled. If they don't get pulled, they need to get over here. Telling you right now. Don't judge me. And now they have to rotate. Actually, they got an okay pull. They have to rotate late. If they don't have... they have a pad. They have a pad, so I would say rotate right now. I would say if they rotate in... if they rotate too late, everybody beams them, okay? They really rotate too late because everybody's already in half and half, so they beam. But if they rotate late, when this storm starts moving, they can pull in a straight line, but aim for right here. Okay, now let me zoom in. Let me get rid of this and show you why they need to aim for right here. Okay, and if they do... oh, bro, I hate when that does that. I don't want to look at the text. Right, this is as close as I'm getting. If they rotate right now, they're rotating in here. But the thing is, the ways like the half and half works is it's so... or did I make that smaller? Yeah, I did. But like, see the way like this half, nobody's in this half because it's in zone. So the only way to get to that half is by rotating late or by boxing up here and then moving early. So if they white line like this, they're going to be on the most contested side because everybody's rotating in onto this side. Everybody's just going to stop as soon as they hit the edge because they don't need to go any further. So they're going to be on this half and half contested side. But if they take the pad and just kind of swerve it a bit and land in like right here, somewhere in this general area, they might be chilling, or they'll be more chilling than being on this side. If they get over here, absolutely perfect. Is that going to happen? Probably not. So let's just see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. I feel like this is just a series of me predicting shit and then it happens, or saying shit and then these guys doing it. It's better to rotate in the middle, Nemo. It's absolutely better to rotate in the middle. You rotate too late, everybody's already rotated before you, so they just start beaming you. You get me? They just start like beaming you when you're in the air because nobody else is moving because everybody else is already rotated. You rotate too early, people haven't, you know, decided where they want to rotate to yet, so they see you in the air and just like, oh bro, let's beam them. So rotating in the middle is always good. But sometimes rotating late, when you have half and half and you don't have the pull like this, the later they go, the better. I'm being dead serious. So it's just hypotheticals, you get me? It all depends on the situation. When it's a stacker like this, rotating too late can get you beamed. And they probably will get beamed up a bit. But they're going to get a good position. If they do the way I said it. And like I said, I've never looked at these boys before in a gameplay. I've never watched any of their videos. I've never watched their streams. I don't even know who they are. You guys picked this game to VOD review. So I don't know what they're going to do. I don't even know if they're going to pad. We could have been talking about this whole thing for no reason. I don't think that. I think they're going to have to use the pad though. They're rotating late, like I said. They pad it. They pull right side. No shot, bro. No shot. I want to get them before they land. You get dinked. I don't know, bro. That seems like a shit pad to me. I mean, they didn't get zone. And if they had have rotated, like I said, left, which they wouldn't have got the full rotation, but they would have landed somewhere around here. And they could have just, you know, nipped in the back. I know there's a team on them, but there's going to be this whole lobby on them in a minute. All right, I want to see. I'm actually curious now. Because I'm lost for words. They're just going to burn their mats and tarp. I would pop a mini. Yeah, because he's on 113 HP. One guy hits him. The whole lobby thinks they see him getting cracked. They think he's ultra low and he gets griefed. He's another pad. Okay. Gave them 2 pads. So now they have to play left side with this one. Pull left. Or height. Right side. Okay. Whatever works, bro. I didn't think they were going to take height. But now his whole team is dead. And all they had to do was rotate left side. I know, like, they had so many pads. And I know that's really hard to do. But even if they did half pad, the way they did, and they got, like, what, right? They got, like, right here somewhere. I don't even know. But from here, if they had just went in this... I don't want more tools, bro. Go away. Wait, how do I... Yep. Yeah, come on. If they just straight lined it and ended up over here, they would have been chilling. Or even taking a stop here, using another pad and going on. Because they had 2 other pads. Yeah, I mean, they're on dead side. Anywhere over here, like, they're really chilling. Anywhere on this side, but now half the team is gone. I understand they got beamed out of the air and stuff like that, bro. But that's what I said. That's why, you know, rotating late and stuff like that is kind of messed up. Am I not playing DreamHack? I might play DreamHack, bro. Is it one of the ones where you have to sign up, or is it DreamHack like after whatever? Like, you know what I mean? You have to do the cash cup. DreamHack Duos. When is that on, bro? Is that on when the Gamora Cup is on? Or is that on Thursday? Oh. Why does it sound like you hit him with an AOR? None of these are his builds. And now he's got an even further pull and he doesn't have the pad. Because his teammates died with the pad. That's why you shouldn't let like one person stack all of the pads. It's just a game of how long can I survive right now. And he's below Storm Surge. You get above 84 below, 49 below. Come on, one more tag. Bro, what's his aim? He's just getting everybody else's pads. He's done so well to make it this far. Beautiful. See what he's doing there. This is a tip for anyone gliding. I'll read the chat now in a minute, but this is a tip for anybody gliding in late zones and moving zones. Stick as tight to big builds as possible. See, by like him gliding along these builds, it's so hard for people to first of all see him because he's not floating in the air. Second of all, it gives him cover and he can sneak around and just take a free layer like this. Yeah, Jockus. 100% taking this as a job. I'm taking it as a job right now, bro. Damn, that's tough. Okay, on screen right now is a full playlist with all the other parts of this Chapix VOD review. There is a few more episodes to go into it, but if you do want to catch more episodes like this live, make sure to go and follow me on Twitch. It doesn't cost anything, and the stuff we're doing over there is completely revolutionary and will definitely help you become a better player. Thank you so much. Make sure to subscribe as well.